Have you ever wondered who was the most feared man in human history? This is the story of Temujin, the boy who became Genghis Khan. He was born in the harsh steppes of Mongolia around 1162. Legend says he was born holding a blood clot in his fist. This was seen as a sign that he would be a great warrior. His early life was filled with extreme poverty and tragedy. When he was only 9, his father was poisoned by enemies, where his own tribe abandoned his family, leaving them to starve. Temujin had to hunt and forage just to keep his mother alive. In a fit of rage, he even killed his own half-brother over food. As a young man, he was captured and enslaved by a rival tribe. He escaped his captors, showing his incredible willpower. He began to unite the scattered and warring Mongol tribes. Chose his generals based on talent, not their family names. 1206, he was declared the universal ruler, or Genghis Khan. His army was the most disciplined force the world had ever seen. Mongol warriors could ride horses and shoot arrows with deadly accuracy. First turned his attention to the great empires of China. The Great Wall of China could not stop his lightning-fast cavalry. He conquered Beijing and brought North China under his control. Genghis Khan used psychological warfare to terrify his enemies. A city resisted, he would wipe it off the face of the map. But if a city surrendered, he often spared the inhabitants, then moved westward towards the Khwarezmian Empire. After his ambassadors were killed, his revenge was absolute. Millions died as he destroyed cities like Samarkand and Bukhara. His empire eventually stretched from the Pacific Ocean to Europe. It was the largest contiguous land empire in human history. He created a postal system called the Yam to send messages fast. He also introduced the first international passport for travelers, Ratatouille. Under his rule, the Silk Road became safe for trade. Was surprisingly tolerant of all religions within his empire. He exempted priests and teachers from paying taxes. Scientists say he was responsible for the deaths of 40 million people. So many people died that forests grew back on farmland. This caused a massive drop in carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Genghis Khan literally cooled the temperature of the earth. He had hundreds of wives and thousands of descendants. Today, 1 in every 200 men worldwide is a direct descendant of him. Despite his wealth, he lived in a humble felt tent called a gersa, died in 1227 during a campaign in western Xia. The cause of his death remains a great mystery to this day. He asked to be buried in a secret location without any markers. Legend says the soldiers who buried him were killed to protect the secret. To this day, his tomb has never been found. He left behind an empire that changed the world forever. His sons and grandsons continued to expand his legacy. Was a brutal conqueror, but also a brilliant administrator. Genghis Khan remains one of the most influential figures in history. Follow Century Tales for more epic stories from the past.